And it's Gary Spain here for Irish Football Fan TV with my instant after-match reaction on Republic of Ireland 0, Bulgaria 0. So, well, we'll start with the positives, okay? We didn't lose, we kept a clean sheet, and thankfully we avoided relegation. Unfortunately, the goal drought continues. It's another game. What is it? Is it 11 hours now without a goal? It's how many games is it? 7 games. So that's the disappointing thing. We'll go back and I suppose the lineup Stephen Kenny picked, I was happy with it. Delighted to see Ryan Manning get a chance. Darragh O'Shea, I think he's played so well. He had to start. He started right full back. Ryan Manning played a left back. Shane Duffy and Kevin Long partnered each other. Obviously, Darren Randolph in goal. Again, I'm delighted for Kevin Long, actually. He's become a real steady Eddie for our team and has done really well. And another one I wanted to see was Robbie Brady. I think he has to start. I know I talked about that after the Welsh game. He was my man of the match. I know he didn't get man of the match, but for me, he was man of the match in the Wales game. And I was delighted he got his chance in midfield. And of course, James Collins starting up front. I think he did enough in Cardiff to warrant the start. So I was quite happy with Stephen's starting lineup. I suppose I would have liked to have seen Jack Byrne, but I didn't expect to see Jack Byrne, is probably what I'll say for the starting 11. First half, probably disappointing, to be honest. Bulgaria, well, we had more possession in the first half, but we created a half chance. Ronan Curtis did well down the right, and another player I was delighted to see get a chance, and I know I tipped him for the goal and the win. But he set up James Collins, who just couldn't connect with the cross and put it into the side netting. He collided with the post, actually. Sorry, he didn't go with the side netting, but James Collins collided with the side netting. And that was our best chance. But Bulgaria actually had better chances. Couple of sloppy balls being given away and gave Bulgaria chances. They had 6 efforts on goal in the first half to our 2. Probably didn't do enough to open us up. Darren Randolph had to make 1 good save in the first half. But I suppose half-time 0-0 was a fair result. We're also keeping an eye on the other games for seeding for the World Cup, but of course that's gone now with our failure to win. Second half, I thought we started much brighter. I think we had a go at them in the second half. We certainly came out on the front foot. We pushed them back. Robbie Brady, our best chance of scoring. Darragh O'Shea, I thought had a great game. Went down the right, set up Robbie Brady, came in, cut in from the right-hand side onto his left foot, beat a player, and hit a cracking shot that just smashed off the crossbar. A couple of inches lower and the goal drought would have been over. We still took the game to Bulgaria, but created a couple of half chances, couple of close calls for offside, few substitutions as well. Josh Cullen came on, a player I like. I know we've talked about him quite a bit in the past. I thought he had a very good game. I know I'm probably a bit biased towards him, but I thought we had a better tempo when he was on the pitch, and we passed the ball better. Troy Parrott and Shawnee Maguire came on for James Collins and Ronan Curtis. They probably faded a bit in the second half, and we were never really troubled by Bulgaria. A couple of late flurries. I mean, they had to win to avoid relegation. But frankly, we didn't do enough to win the game either, and a 0-0 draw was probably a fair result. So what do you say? I mean, it doesn't... I know we spoke so much in the pre-match that a win would have banished the negativity, and we've over 4 months to look forward to the next game. We didn't lose, and that's definitely a positive, and our defence looked pretty solid. We were missing a lot of players. As I said, it's so crucial we didn't get relegated. Just being down in League C would have been a total disaster. Disappointing not to get the win. I think there will be unfortunately, some lingering criticism. Positives, we can look forward to the World Cup draw next month, Monday the 7th of December. We're in pot 3, that's guaranteed now. And well, who can we get? We'll definitely get one of the major European powers. And I'd be hoping for someone like Romania or Slovakia out of pot 2. I don't want someone like Ukraine or Turkey. But all in all, I suppose a slightly disappointing night. By no means disastrous. It is so important not to lose. But it would have been so great to get the win. And unfortunately, the goalless drought, the winless run, that's going to continue at least until next March. And we see who we get in the qualifiers. But there are a lot of positive signs. I thought Darragh O'Shea played very well. I thought Jason Knight actually had a very good game as well. Another player I thought that deserved his chance and played really well for us. And Josh Cullen. So, I mean, the positives for me were the younger players, and maybe that's what Stephen's going to look for in the World Cup qualifiers. We've Jay Malumbi to come back as well. Hopefully he'll get some game time at Brighton. But, so a bit of a mixed bag. We didn't lose, we didn't get relegated, but we didn't win and we didn't score either. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments. What are your thoughts? Anybody else you thought stood out for us? Who was your man of the match? Who was your star player? And who do you want in the World Cup draw? And don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already.